Yeah, so like that. So, hello guys, it's Tabs and welcome to Tabs Hope Hub channel. It's been a minute. Oh my god. I cannot even remember the last time I did a video. But here I am. And like I said before, the motive of starting this YouTube channel is to share with you guys the things that you need to do for you to get that American visa or any other channels that you can use to get here. Now today, I am having a very, very special guest. She is Anne, but I'm going to let her introduce herself. Anne just won her green card recently, and she's here to tell us the challenges she went through, the mistake that she did, or maybe somebody else out there can avoid. And again, we're here to let you know that green cards do work. In case you are out there and you have ever doubted that people come here through green card, now here you have someone who can really tell you like, yeah, it is a really deal.
Yeah.
It works and people get here. So Anne, karibu sana, and please introduce yourself.
Thank you, Tabs. Hi guys, my name is Njokiweru, or you can call me Anjoki, but mostly I use Njokiweru. That's my not formal, but that's the name that you can get me with on my social media handles. I'm a green card winner, physical year 2023. That is the green card that was applied in 2021, and we got the results in May 2022. Yeah.
Okay, so asante sana guys, that's Anne. You will hear from the horse mouth today.
Yep.
And so in case you're out there, you know someone who have won a green card and they really don't know the procedure, how to go about it, please kindly, I will request you to share this video. Please share, like, comment. And yeah, I know it has been like dormant for for several months, but we're gonna be back. Right, Anne?
Yeah,
We will.
sure.
We are back. We're gonna share with you. We're gonna try to help you as much as we can with the information that we do have, because we realize like Anne is here. At least she knows people that were denied visa even after winning the green card. So winning the green card is not the end. It's not still a guaranteed that you will step your feet in America. There's still other huge process that they are not easy, but again, I have told you before and I have tried to encourage you before, never see the mountain ahead of you. Always remember your God is bigger than any other mountain out there. So today we are going to share the challenges, or actually the things you need once you win your green card. And I think, Anne, you are the one who is taking us through this journey.
Okay. First, we will start with the original entry. That is normally done in October, early October, up to November.
And or
Early
the
November.
first week of November.
Yeah, the first week of November. That's where you are, if you want to come with through green card, that's when you'll start your journey, and it's done annually, like every year. So the first thing first, you'll have to do the original entry. This original entry is where you log into the green card website, you log in all your details, and please, 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 never lie. Never tell a lie on that application, your original entry. It's very, very important to be honest. Like you cannot say things that you are not. Like you cannot go there say you're married and you are not married. Please be honest when you're doing your original entry, and then you wait until May the following year. That's when the results normally comes out. You'll still go back to the same website with your logins, the confirmation number that you'll get after the original entry. That's what you'll use. You normally use to log into the website and confirm your status, whether you've been selected or not. Yeah.
And actually, sorry, Anne, there is one very important information that Anne has left out. Anne has tried to apply for this green card for how many times?
This was my 4th time.
Exactly, guys. So, like I've been telling you, never lose hope. If you try once, second, third, we have people in this country who who tried for 10th or even, yeah, I saw
Even
someone
more.
commenting, like she said she tried for 20
Yeah,
years
true.
for her to set her feet in this country. Imagine 20 times, it's 20 years
Yeah.
because you try annually,
Annually,
it's just
yeah.
once a year. So Anne is here, she won a green card after trying for 4
Yeah.
times. 4 times.
4 times.
So in case you are out there, you got denied last year, or you were not among the selected one, and were there feeling like, oh, it's the end, my friend, prepare yourself again and again and again and
It's
again.
not the end.
It is not the end. Now here is Anne. You have been selected, and now you are about to start your second.
Yeah. So I'll take you back kidogo. Like during the original, I've tried 4 times. This was my 4th time, but the last 3 times I used to use the same photos I started with. That's something I never told you, but I used to recycle the photos.
Okay, you never told me. You know I have Mwiko. By the way, guys, this is my niece. Yes, this is my niece. She's my sister's daughter. So yeah, I have permission to use Mwiko on her, because you see the mistakes he was doing, the things I've been talking on YouTube channel. Every cycle you have to use new
photos,
passport photos, because they say they must be valid for the last 6 months.
Yeah,
Yes.
true. That's true. But that, I think after I got selected, that I come to realize maybe it's because I was using the same photos for 3 times.
Yeah,
maybe
it could be
the reason.
It could be not. But yeah, that is one mistake.
Yeah,
that
one
you are
mistake.
doing.
Yeah. So for those 3 times, I did a mistake of recycling the photo, which is not supposed to be the case. You're supposed to have new photos every application.
Every application
you get a new photo.
Yes.
So after I got selected, you celebrate kidogo, you get excited.
Not kidogo, you celebrate a lot.
Like you celebrate.
Yeah.
You have mixed emotions,
Mhm.
mixed feelings. You don't know how you're feeling. You don't know. You're there.
Yeah, I would
But
say
mostly
people are
excited.
different. Because I think for me, I'll be jumping on the top of the highest mountain in Africa. I believe so. Okay, so you that was the first selection. Then you go to the second, the DS260.
Yeah, the DS260.
That people don't know it's another second selection.
Yeah, true.
Okay, now take us through that. What do you need when you apply for your green card? First of all, guys, I know there is videos that I have done that will tell you what you need when you're applying for this green card. So here is Anne. She has applied for her green card. She won. She's now going for the second selection. And this is the second selection is the most important part that will make you proceed to the next step. And this is where now, like, people, wait with a lot of anxiety because you don't know whether you will receive that reply from the immigration department or no. So now, Anne, you have won. Now tell us, what document do you need for you to proceed to the second selection?
For this second phase, you must have a traveling document, that is a passport from your home country. You must have that document, because if you don't have it, okay, I see other people saying that you can still continue without it and feel another type of, I don't know what they normally say, but for me, I would advise you, you must have a traveling document. The reason why I'm saying this is because once you proceed without the passport, at some point you will need to unlock this DS260, and it will cost you time. Believe you me, it will cost you time.
True.
Because you're gonna request Kentucky to open your DS260 so that you can do corrections.
Yeah, that is like opening your account.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna create an account with the immigration department.
So you might get delayed there. So that means when you get delayed, you're not going to get your 2NL on time.
Yeah, true.
So that means that your entire process might be delayed, or
you might not be even be among the lucky one on the
Yeah,
second
on the
selection.
second
You may be
selection.
like, what is going on? Why was I not, I never got a letter for me to go to
Yeah.
the embassy and all that. So that is where you may fail.
Yeah.
And guys, if you remember, or if you have watched my video, remember I have always tell you guys, have that faith in you. So you have applied for your for the green card, right? So you have that hope you will win and you will come to America. So why then should you wait until like, oh, let me wait until I win,
Yeah.
and then I get that
I get
thing.
the document.
And guys, there is something going on in Kenya that I've been talking about. Nobody knows about tomorrow.
Yeah, true.
People are complaining right now, like passport are not coming out.
Yeah,
And
true.
if they have to come out, you have to part with a lot of money. I have seen people saying they are paying 25,000 for them to get that passport. So for those who want green card this year,
Yeah.
imagine how much, if they never had those passports, imagine how much they are paying. And for a case like Anne, she was not alone. She has a family. She has a husband and two kids. So it's a family of 4. Assuming all of them, they didn't have a passport, and then when a case like the one we are seeing or experiencing right now, do you believe that maybe they might have to pay 100K to get those passports in time for them to proceed with the DS260? So you need a passport. You need passport now for your whole family. In case you have a family, you need a passport for your whole family.
Yeah, true.
Birth certificates, of course.
Yeah, you should have those. Even though they are not required, they're not required in the DS260, but the earlier the better.
The earlier the
Get
better.
these documents, have them on your hand. You know how our civil servant offices are back in home. So I would advise you have all the documents that are required.
Yeah,
that's
true.
the passport, the birth certificate. Kwanza, the birth certificate, it's a primary document, so you should have that.
And actually, there is no way you're going to have a passport without a birth certificate.
Yeah. Your school certificates, your marriage certificate. If you're married, if you're not married, maybe if you're divorced or separated, you should have the right papers to show.
True.
To show the embassy that to show your status. What else do you need?
You need an affidavit.
An affidavit.
In case you have a child that was born out of wedlock.
Yeah.
Let me tell you guys one thing. There is something American embassy will never take, as a joke or lightly. You see, any child, you have to prove that child is yours by having both parents' name on the birth certificate. So in case there is no, like, let's say there is no mother's name, because let's say Anne, you are married to Simon, and so he had a kid. So that kid does not have your name on it, remember? And that kid is part of your family. How are you going to prove to the embassy that this kid knew you?
I must have an affidavit.
You must have an affidavit.
Or
so guys,
custody.
There is those things that we do really take for granted. And if when to come to embassy now, when you go to embassy, by the way, they do apply Americans' rules. Yeah. It's not Kenyan's rule anymore. So whatever they do in America, that's what you will meet at the American embassy. So let's say you had a kid and then you separated with the baby daddy and you moved on to a new chapter. Now you have another man in your life. Trust you me, you will need an affidavit stating why this new guy or your new cat or your husband is not on the now the baby's
birth certificate.
Remember this, American embassy will never take words. You're not going to tell them, oh, I separated with my ex, I separated with my baby daddy, we're not there to. No, they won't prove. And those are the things that you start looking for as soon as you are, you're submitting your DS260. Now start getting these things in order. Get that affidavit, get those, kila kitu yenye inahitajika.
Yeah,
back to you.
So, once you get selected, I would always advise someone, you realize that you got selected, quickly, just go fill your DS260, because let me tell you, why? This DS260 is one of the most sensitive stage, and it can cost you. Emotionally, you might get drained.
Yeah, true.
Because once you delay, believe you me, you will see case numbers below, behind you getting interviewed while you're still there.
Yeah.
with no 2NL, with no nothing. You
And
don't know even know whether you're going to get your interview or not.
or not.
So what that's why we are saying, by the time the results are coming, or once you find out that you've been selected, have your documents at hand, quickly fill the DS-260 and submit it to the Kentucky.
Yeah, true.
From there, now you can wait for the next phase. And while filling this DS-260, be honest, it's a replica of what you did on the original entry,
Yeah, true.
but with some few added questions, and basically they are biodata and some security back check, nothing much. So it's not like it's not something hard. You can do it on your phone or your computer if you have one.
Yeah.
You can do it at home. There's no point of going. I know people are in business and they do this as a business, but
Yeah, true.
if you don't have that money to pay for that service, you
Yeah.
can do it at home.
Yeah.
But if you feel that you have the money and you're not comfortable, you're not confident doing it at home, you
Or
can
let's
go
say you
pay
won
someone.
and you're not like a computer smart.
Yeah.
You need that help. Please never shy
Never
from
shy,
asking
yeah.
help. Go to that cyber, ask the people that you trust. And again, also, if you go on YouTube and find something like the information we are sharing now, do not let any other person tell you otherwise.
Yeah.
There is another document here that you need in case you have ever lived out of the country, out of Kenya. You have lived in every other country apart from Kenya. That is Tanzania, Uganda, any country apart from Kenya, my friend. You will need, what do we call it?
PCC.
PCC. That is
Good conduct.
a good conduct. Do not be told, oh, and then by the way, before niende hapo, there is this thing, you see, everybody is different. I have an ear here. She just came, like yesterday they celebrated their 1 month since they came to this country. And then I have my brother who came here via green card as well. I have another niece who came here through green card. And I am telling you, see, all these 3 people, their process has been different.
Yeah.
There is no one who can tell you, I did this, I did this, I did this. The process is, I have said this before. The immigration, their thing, their rules, they change like every single day. So right now, I may be telling you, oh, you need PCC. That is a good conduct of any other country that you have ever lived apart from Kenya. You need an affidavit. You need all these documents. And somebody who came here 10 years ago, or even 3 years ago, will be like, no, mimi sikuitiswa hivyo. My friend, when we come here on YouTube, we are trying to update you.
Yeah.
Depending on how immigration is updating their things.
Yeah.
So somebody who came here 10 years ago, it is obviously the application was different. Like right now, those people who are applying for green card, those who will apply for green card this year, or even last year,
yeah.
they never needed a passport. And here could not apply for that green card processing without a passport. Those are the things I'm saying. Like when my brother was coming, or the only thing they needed from me was an email address. The address alone, that was enough. But Anne here can tell you the bunch of documents I had to send her. Why? Because things have changed. So in case you have won your green card, please search for information from the right people. And do not, and nasikwa ubaya, please try to gather information from people who have come here recently.
Yeah.
Because like me, if you ask me, I was in Kenya when? In February, right?
Yeah.
It's like me trying to tell you mkate ni 50 bob. Apana, mimi nilinunua mkate last time nilikuwa home 50 bob. Whereas Anne just came here to be telling you, no, mkate size in 70 bob.
Yeah.
You see the difference. So things changes. So try to gather information from people who have come to this country recently. We will repeat again. You need passports. First of all, you need birth certificates. You need passport. You need an affidavit in case you have a child that was born out of the country. My friend, America will not take words that tuliachana na huyo baby daddy and I am now married to this. No. Otherwise, you will have to prove custody. Okay? So do not take that thing like, I know someone who was denied, right?
Yeah.
Again, like Anna said, in case you have been to the embassy before, maybe you try to come to this country as a visitor and you are denied. Remember that information you gave, it is still on their system.
True.
So they will compare the information. Let's say if I had said I was single and I am married, definitely they're gonna ask for the marriage certificate. And again, I have always said, in case you are coming with a baby, your baby daddy or the father of your children, you know, ile ya kukomingo in Kenya, we come together and we continue living and we call each other husband and wife. Remember, American does not recognize that.
They don't.
You must have paper to prove that you guys are married. But this is not something to discourage you. I have said this before. In case you have been living together with the father of your children, the mom of your children, it should never stop you from applying for that green card. Apply for that green card. You have one, yes. Good. Go to the AG, get that marriage certificate.
True.
Talk to your priest, talk to your pastor. It does not have to be a big wedding.
Yeah.
The only thing the American embassy in Kenya need is a proof that we two are married, right?
Yeah, true.
And that is marriage certificate. So in case, if you are single, good to go. And by the way, if you are single, can I give you a secret? If you are single and you realize I have won a green card today, I have my passport. What else do I need?
Nothing else.
Log in to that DS260 and submit your information, because initially you do not have anything you are waiting for. Unlike somebody who has a family like Anne here, and maybe she don't have all the documents she need, like the passport for her kids and all that. But if in case you are single, you have your passport, you do not have to wait for anything.
Yeah.
If I were you, I would do it pap. So when it's come to the second selection, that is now the DS260, you will be among the first people to be selected, and at least you will have a smooth ride without anxiety and all is a vitu zote.
True.
Okay. Any other thing you have forgotten?
After during this time you're submitting the DS260, I think I had said that you be very careful. Do not make any errors.
Yeah.
Just feel it's a replica of what you did on the first entry, the original entry.
Yeah, true.
Though there'll be some additional questions, you just answer them the way they're supposed to be answered. Be honest. If you've ever lived in another country, don't lie.
Yeah.
Please do not lie.
Yeah, because they will see it, by the way. Because if you have a passport, it is on the system, by the way. In case you have never left the country, for those who have left, in any custom or any immigration custom department at the airport, ama hata kwa border, you know, they do take your information and they take your picture, and that is the information that is circulated to all embassy. So in case, let's say you have ever lived in Tanzania, you lived in Uganda, we're not even going far, Qatar, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, anywhere you have ever lived apart from Kenya, please do not lie. They have it in the system. They have it in the system. Remember, your passport was scanned and a picture of your biometrics were taken, by the way, and a picture of you was taken. So do not lie. Be straightforward. I mean,
even if it's not you, the principal applicant, even if it's your maybe your son or your daughter has lived in any other country, you just mention.
Yeah.
And something I forgot to mention, maybe when you're doing the original entry, you list all the children, both biological, stepchildren, and the adopted children. True. All of them.
Yeah.
You must list them. Children below the age of 21 years.
Yeah, that's true.
You must list them there. Don't leave any child out. Because by the time you're going to the interview and they find out, of which I don't know how they normally find out, and they know you have a child that you are trying to sideline, my friend, you're done for.
Yeah, and again, they may not even cut it, but like Anna said, it is very, very important because you may come here and be fellow. You know me, I'm a woman, yes, but I do encourage men to support their children. Even if you got that child out of wedlock, my friend, that child did no mistake. You know, so you may come here and feel like, you know what, I can file for my son, I can file for my daughter, but don't forget, you fail to indicate somewhere that you have other kids, you know, and that's now itakuwa another process when you try to bring that child over here.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So that's a point that I had forgotten. Now we are still on the DS260. Once we've said that you try as much as you can not make any errors, because making errors, that means that you'll have to request the Kentucky to reopen your case so that you can correct the errors.
Yeah.
And the thing here is we are trying to avoid this unlocking thing. It will cost you time.
Yeah, because also sometimes it may fail.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Sometimes you try to go and unlock, and maybe your case number has gone current. They are not going to open that case.
No, yeah.
You know what they tell you? You can
reapply again.
You can request the embassy. They know I tell you can request your home embassy, the embassy that you're going to do your interview. So for the sake of this unlocking, just be careful, fill in the right information, avoid errors if you can.
Yeah, true.
And that will be all. Then you submit for your DS-260, and you're going to submit for every dependent under your case.
That's true.
If you have 10 kids under your case, every person you have to submit their DS-260. You start with yours, your husband, and all your children, everyone.
That's true.
Yeah.
And again, another thing I have remembered, in case, let's say you applied for this DS-260, like let's say, a good example, it's me here. Let's say I am applying for that green card. See, I am married. I'm in a very good relationship with my husband, so we are good. Let me say I apply as a main applicant. And then if by the time I am supposed to go to the embassy, I have separated with my husband. Now remember, he's not in the picture, and I had indicated I am married. Now you will need another proof that I am not married anymore. I separated with XYZ. Now these are the things that you can get from your chief. That sometimes, divorce in Kenya, they do take so long. They do take so long. So you can get you can go to your area chief and write your letter like, hey, we know this person has separated. And I do believe you can go to a lawyer, you and your husband, or your ex, the guy that is not coming with you, or the wife that is not coming with you, because now you two have separated, and have another affidavit from the lawyer stating these two are not together, and the husband has approved the wife can go without me. Or now the husband can go without me because the two of us have separated. That is something else that are making a lot of people get denied. When they go to the embassy, you stated you're married, and now you're saying you're not married. How can we prove?
Because they will ask you for divorce papers.
They will ask you for the divorce paper.
Or separation papers.
Or separation papers. In case you had written you are single, and now you are married, you need a marriage certificate. And guys, do not, Anne is here. She had something that we're not gonna say, but she had to prove like this is what is going on. America embassy or American embassy anywhere, even here where we live. Most of the time we have to prove things. They don't just believe in your word of the mouth. Actually, watakwambia, I have had that several times.
I remember I was told that.
You were told that?
Yeah,
exactly. They will be like, how could they work? They don't just take words. Ivo tuna wanaamini. So we have told you what you really need. In case you had said you are married, and now that guy, that woman is not in the picture, get something, and it is doable. The good thing in Kenya is go to the area chief, go to your lawyer. Me, I would even prefer going to get that an affidavit because it is lawyer, it has a stamp that she's no longer with the said man. If it is that kid, by the way, like another example, I am married, me and my husband are together, we have a child, and now by the time I am going to the embassy, we're no longer together. Remember, there is a kid in the picture. Now the father is not coming, and I had indicated we are married. My friend, you need an affidavit. And these things are easy to get in Kenya. Get yourself a lawyer. Go to the lawyer, explain to the lawyer, this and this is happening. I am leaving the country. Now my ex-husband is not in the picture anymore, or my ex-wife is not coming with me to the America. The lawyer will write you an affidavit. And we do have good baby daddies, but sometimes we do have the worst one who will try to block you from leaving the country in the name of my child is not leaving the country. But I would advise you, go see your lawyer. They will get you an affidavit and you will be able to leave. Do not try to take that child to the embassy without any proof, unless the baby daddy name does not appear. No, actually, appear ama asiappear. It doesn't matter, by the way, whether the father's name is on the birth certificate or no. They believe there is no way a child came on this world without two people being involved. So they will want an affidavit with an approval from either the baby daddy or the baby mama. So do not take that thing evil to say, oh, nilizaanga and he's not in the picture. Get that thing from the lawyer atakuandikia. Maybe he is nowhere to be seen, or maybe you have been approved, but at least the embassy will need something to prove. And again, I know people do kimbia pale River Road, unajaribu kutengenezesha birth certificate. Let's say Anne has a child or had a child before marriage out of wedlock, and then she got married, right? And now they have won a green card. They want to change this birth certificate and get another one that now has the current baby daddy's name. Be very careful. You may be asked for the DNA. It may prove otherwise. So, and these people are they are super smart. They do, like, actually, for those who have been to the embassy, you can tell when they are interviewing you, they really look right into your eyes, because they can really detect a lie from far. So get the right things. Get, in case kuna any changes in between the time you applied for the green card and before you go to the embassy, make sure those things, you get the right document. Don't just assume. You will be denied, and people will be like, kwani people who win green card get denied visas?
They get denied.
And Anne here can tell you, the people she knows got denied because they went to the embassy without the PCC. That is good conduct from the country that they lived in. And here knows someone who went to the embassy because he had a child and the baby. They didn't have an affidavit from the main baby daddy, the previous marriage and all that. So please, guys, we are here to help you. Once you win that green card, get those documents. It will help you. Do not assume. You will regret, by the way.
And it's very painful.
It is
painful. Can you imagine the amount of money you pay in that embassy?
And by the way, you're gonna lose a lot of money.
Remember, it's not only for the interview. There are medicals. And it's quite a lot of money. There is neck verification. It's also quite some money that can do something in your household.
Yeah, by the way, and we have forgotten to tell them, once you get married, you have to verify your marriage certificate as well.
I'll come to that.
Can you tell them that before we close? We're gonna come back with
okay,
part 2.
There are some documents that you need to verify. The most important one that you do it online, it's the neck verification, KCSE, for the high school certificate.
Yeah, true.
That one you do it. These days you do it online. You just go log into the website and you create an account. You put your details. That is the KCSE index number, then your name, and then your details will pop out.
Yeah, true.
You confirm, and then once you submit, you will be sent for these prompts for paying. You will be sent a short code. You normally get a short code or the information for doing the payments. You just do the payments to the NEC, Kenya National Examination Council. They are not going to send you the document physically. That document goes directly to the embassy, and that's what the embassy needs.
Okay.
So you cannot just say that I didn't go up to Form 4, but I know someone who can get me a certificate. Don't try that.
Yeah, and actually we can try to that. I have realized a lot of people this year. This year, the majority of the people that I know who have won green card, they are the one who never went up to Form 4. Now the good thing is here, in case you never went up to Form 4 and you have any technical skills, you can still come, as long as you can prove it. In case you never went up to Form 4 and you have been working for this company, let's say a warehouse, warehouse back home, we call them factory, yeah?
Yeah, factories.
Factory. And those can write you something to show you have worked for them, so you have warehouse skill.
Skills.
I'm a factory skill for like 2 years and above. Yes, you can still come, by the way.
True.
So in case you never went up to Form 4 and you have a technical skills, you have worked for like warehouse, whatever company, and your boss is willing to give you a certificate showing, yeah, you have worked for us for this duration or this amount of time, you can still come. But do not dare try to get a River Road certificate. Nowadays, wametanuka. Back then, people used to do it those so many years. But now, these American people wanaendaga tu wakijanjaruka, and because when we start fighting, we expose everything.
Yeah.
So
true.
now they know, or so people now go to River Road. Now they don't want that copy anymore. They want it from Mtihani House.
Yeah.
A
true.
soft copy from Mtihani House.
So can you imagine you never went up to Form 4 and you decided to buy a certificate? Now here you are, you need to verify. Mtihani House doesn't have your information.
Yeah, it doesn't.
What will they send to the embassy? And here you are going to the embassy with a certificate.
So guys,
you
that's
see?
another thing.
Question marks,
Question
yeah?
marks, yeah.
So where are we?
And
the DS260. We completed that.
Yeah, I think that one we completed. We're not talking about the document. They need to
the documentation.
Yeah.
Another thing I have remembered, the case that Tabs was saying about child, especially the firstborns, we normally have that case a lot in Kenya. True. Maybe you got pregnant, you had your baby, but you never things happened and you never ended up with a man. So what we do, what we ladies do back at home, because I know that's what we do. Once you broke up, you're pregnant and you're keeping this baby. The moment you give birth to that child, you're going to say you're a single mom, right?
Yeah, true.
That means the birth certificate of that child doesn't have a surname.
Yeah,
doesn't have a dad's name. That section of the dad's name is XXXX, right?
Yeah,
that's what we do.
Yeah,
right. So do not worry, do not panic about that. What you can do, you just go to the lawyer, or you can just go to the court, and you claim custody of that child.
Yeah.
If you can claim the custody of that child, you're good to go.
Yeah, true.
Because why am I saying this? You might be a selectee of green card, and you don't know where that man went.
Yeah.
Honestly, you don't know where he went after you broke up.
Yeah, true.
You need a travel consent or a relocation consent for this child.
Yeah, true.
What are you going to do? You don't know where the man went.
You need an affidavit.
Maybe it's 5 years or 7 years.
Or even 10, even 18.
Even 18.
Yeah, that's why, guys, if you remember when we were still talking here, I said, embassy will never take any words and believe in you.
Yeah.
You're not going to tell them, oh, when I got pregnant, I never saw the man. They'll be like,
No.
Because, and they also try to protect themselves.
Yeah.
Because someone can come and sue them, like, how did you let my country leave, my child leave the country without my consent? So that's why they are very particular, and they do insist on document.
Yeah.
So in case you got pregnant, the baby dad was nowhere in the picture, you still need to prove to the embassy you have the right to live with that baby. Out of, to cross the border.
Yeah.
Otherwise, hawatakubali. So, mommy, if you are out there, even that, like, we don't have moms who abandon their kid and anaenda anatupia baby daddy na hata waimuona tena. In case you are a baby daddy out there with a child you're trying to bring to America, please do not just go and say, oh, the baby mama abandoned the child and left. You will need a proof. And guys, I have told you, it is so easy. Go see a lawyer. They will write you an affidavit that will cost you between 2,500 to 5,000, which you're gonna be on the safe side. At least you go come in with the kid. Otherwise, try to go to the embassy mkono tupu. Mommy, my friend, my brother out there, they will not let that child leave the country without any proof.
Yeah. So about the documentation, just get the right documents. And then a 16-year-old American normally say that's a grown up.
Yeah, somehow, yeah, they have
So
a
if
saying.
you have a child, let's say if you have a child who is 16 years old,
Mhm.
you'll have to get a good conduct for her or him, your home,
Oh,
your
that's
Kenya.
new to me.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Okay,
they
good.
must get a good conduct
Mhm.
because they are 16 years.
Mhm.
An American system knows a 16-year-old.
Yeah, a
It's a
16
grown up.
years old here, they go to work, they drive.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get that point.
So
Mhm.
that child must
Mhm.
have a good conduct.
Mhm.
So if you have any child who is 16 years and above,
Mhm.
they must get a good conduct
Okay,
before the interview.
for the interview.
Yeah. What else have we left out about the documents?
I think so far we are good. In case we have forgotten anything, we're gonna make this part 1. We're gonna come back with part 2.
Yeah.
And again, we are here to say, yeah, green cards do work. Do not doubt the power of green cards. She is here via green card. I have my brother here who came here via green card. I have another niece and I have cousins. And of course, a lot of people that I know
Mhm.
who came to this country via a green card. It is a long process, yes, but it is fruitful. So, Anne, before we close, how does America feels to you?
It's amazing. This place is beautiful. The system works here.
Mhm,
If you're told to come tomorrow,
mhm.
believe you me, kesho utapata documents zako.
Yeah, true.
If you walk into an office, a government office,
Mhm.
I want this and this and this, they will tell you, can you come tomorrow? You get your documents. And believe you me, when you go that day that you've been told, you leave that office with your documents. The
Na
system here works.
hakuna
Na hakuna nini, the brown envelope. There's no chai here.
and chai and lunch.
There's no chai and lunch
Okay.
and mafuta.
Mhm.
Nothing.
Okay. We will come back to that on our next video. You will be telling us, because you have been here for like a month now. Yesterday, you guys celebrated 1 month since you joined us here.
Yeah.
So you will be telling us the good part of it and the bad part of it. And of course, your experience and your culture shock and all those things. Guys,
Yeah.
we're gonna be trying at least every Sunday or every Monday. We'll be coming up here with a video. In case you are out there, you have any question regarding green card, maybe you are denied and you don't know why, you can reach out to us. We can try to figure out what went wrong. And of course, depending with the information will give it to us or you will share with us, tunaweza kwambia maybe this is where you went wrong, try this time again. And for those who have been trying and they feel like, oh, I've tried 2 times, it's too much, no. Try, keep trying. No success come easily, by the way.
True.
Nobody who is up there who just woke up one day, they tried and they got it. So like I encourage you, like giving up should never be an option. Keep trying until you know God say yes, it is a time.
It's
So
the
please
time.
guys, like I said, I am sorry I've been away. Like this video, comment, share, and of course we meet next Sunday or next Monday with a new video. We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. And we're parting short. You're parting short.
Kata.
You done. All right. Okay, bye guys. We love you so much.
Bye.
Bye.